Hello medicos. Today I will discuss about the acute pancreatitis. First of all, I will discuss about the anatomy of the pancreas, where it located, what is the function of pancreas, endocrine and exocrine function. After that, I will discuss about the pancreatitis, like causes of pancreatitis, different causes like gallstone, alcohol and also different causes. And after that, I will discuss about the sign and symptoms of acute pancreatitis, like abdominal pain, nausea, vomiting, and also different sign like Coolen sign, and also different pathogenesis of acute pancreatitis. After that, I will discuss about the diagnosis and investigation of acute pancreatitis, like laboratory diagnosis, ultrasound, CT scan, and lastly, I will discuss about the treatment of acute pancreatitis. What we will do the treatment of acute pancreatitis. So let's start the video. Acute pancreatitis. First of all, we need to know what is pancreas. You all know pancreas is an organ which is located in the epigastric region. Mostly these are located in the epigastric region, but some part of the pancreas you will see also visible in the left hypochondric region. So epigastric region and left hypochondric region also located. And you all know pancreas has both function, both exocrine and endocrine function. Exocrine function, like you all know, it has the function of the secretion of the hormone, secretion of the any enzymes like amylase enzyme, trypsin enzyme, chymotrypsin. These all are the enzymes secreted by pancreas which help in the digestion of the food. But endocrine function, like pancreas secrete in two hormones like glucagon and the insulin. Alpha cell secrete glucagon and beta cell which secrete insulin, help in the maintenance of the glucose level. So it has both function, exocrine and endocrine. What is acute pancreatitis? Acute pancreatitis is the inflammation in the pancreas. Inflammation in the pancreas causes acute pancreatitis. What is the causes of the acute pancreatitis? Causes of acute pancreatitis are many causes, like gallstone, alcohol also causes the acute pancreatitis, viral infection. Gallstone and alcohol are the most common. When in the examination they will ask about which are the most common, the gallstone and alcohol are most common causes of the acute pancreatitis. Most of the cases you will see gallstone or alcohol which causes the acute pancreatitis. Viral infection also causes the acute pancreatitis, like you will see the cytomegalovirus, also mumps virus and ecovirus. These all causes the acute pancreatitis. Bacteria like E. coli bacteria, streptococci bacteria and also clostridium bacteria, these all bacteria causes the acute pancreatitis. Also trauma, any trauma occur in the region of the abdominal cavity or pancreas causes the acute pancreatitis. Idiopathic means some causes are unknown, so it is also idiopathic causes of acute pancreatitis. Hypertriglyceride means increase in the level of triglyceride, means lipid, it also causes acute pancreatitis. Hyperkalemia post ERCP, when pancreas operation also occur. ERCP means endoscopic retrograde pancreatography. So these are the post ERCP also causes the acute pancreatitis. And drugs, different types of drugs also causes the acute pancreatitis, like you will hear about the sulfa drug. All sulfa drug causes the acute pancreatitis, mostly sulfa drug. Also hormones like estrogen hormones also causes the acute pancreatitis. Also you will see the tricycline, tetracycline also causes the tetracyclines. These all also causes the acute pancreatitis. So these all are the causes of acute pancreatitis. But most of the common causes of acute pancreatitis is gallstone and alcohol. Means alcohol person, mostly alcohol person have these type of the symptoms of the acute pancreatitis. What is the symptoms? You will see the acute pancreatitis. The symptoms of the acute pancreatitis, like abdominal pain, mostly abdominal, because I already told you that these pancreas located in the epigastric region and hypochondrial region. So mostly pain occur in the epigastric region. So pain in epigastric region, but because it also present in the left hypochondrial region, so pain migrate to the left part of the left back side also, because this tail of the pancreas also located in the left back side. So here pain also migrate left back side. So but pain also migrate to the or radiate anything to back till where left subcostal area. So these are the radiating pain you will mostly see in the patient of the abdominal pain in the epigastric region, but pain also migrate to the back side of left costal area. Here you will see in back side left costal area you will see the pain. Also nausea, vomiting also causes in the patient. Pleural effusion also you will see in the patient of the acute pancreatitis. Tenderness in epigastric region means when you will press in this position of the epigastric region, then also patient feel the pain in this region. So this tenderness you will see in the epigastric region of the patient. Fever also high in temperature, patient temperature high. Tachycardia, heartbeat also increases in the patient, and also anorexia, also respiratory problem you will see in the patient of the acute pancreatitis. Mostly pain you already know that epigastric region pain, and the vomiting and nausea mostly caused due to the paralytic ileus. Due to the paralytic ileus causes the nausea and vomiting. So in the acute pancreatitis, nausea and vomiting mostly caused by the paralytic ileus. It's not necessary, but please remember also paralytic ileus also causes the symptoms of the nausea and vomiting in the acute pancreatitis patient. So these all about the symptoms of the acute pancreatitis. What is the classification? Many scientists gave different classification of the acute pancreatitis, but some classification you need to know about the acute pancreatitis, how this causes, and which type of acute pancreatitis you will see in the patient. Based on the morphology like edematous, serous, and serous hemorrhagic. Edematous means like inflammation type of pancreatitis you will see like edematous. So these are edematous. Serous like serum fluid accumulated inside the pancreas, then you will see the serous type of the acute pancreatitis. And serous hemorrhagic, here you will see the hemorrhage occur in the pancreas. So serous hemorrhagic type of the pancreatitis you will see in the patient of acute pancreatitis also. So these, on the basis of morphology, these three type of classification you will see. Based on severity, it may be mild, may be moderate, or severe type. Mild when patient has no more symptoms, means when patient has no symptoms and no organ failure, and no more symptoms you will see in the patient. So these are called mild type of the acute pancreatitis. Moderate type of pancreatitis, organ failure started of organ failure. Mostly first of all organ which start to fail is the lungs. Please learn this, lungs. And symptoms, you will see symptoms in the patient. So symptoms also appear in the patient. And in the severe cases you will see organ failure. Many different organs start to fail like lungs, kidney, heart. So these are failure occur in the very severe cases of the patient, and also you will see different type of symptoms appear in the patient. So on the basis of severity, it is three type: mild type, moderate type, and severe type. When mild type, no organ failure and no more symptoms. In moderate type, some organs start to fail and symptoms you will see, some symptoms also appear. But in the severe or very severe cases, different type of organ start to fail. Based on the etiology, there are three types of classification. Like etiology means causes, based on causes. So mechanical classification, mechanical like I already discussed, trauma, any trauma occur. So mechanical classification like trauma. Neurohumoral or neurohormonal, anything you will say. neurohumoral, like you will see the hypertriglyceride. You will also see the hypercalcemia. So these all are about the neurohumoral, and different hormone also disbalance occur, like thyroid hormone also and parathyroid hormone also disbalance occur in this type of the neurohumoral type of the acute pancreatitis. And toxic allergic, like viral or bacterial infection. Any viral infection or bacterial infection in the pancreas causes the toxico allergic type of the acute pancreatitis. So these all are the based on etiology or based on the causes of the acute pancreatitis: mechanical, neurohumoral, and toxico-allergic type. Based on clinical course means regressive, progressive, and recurrent. Regressive means not more progress but start to progress, but not it is a chronic pancreatitis. Like chronic pancreatitis is start progress but slowly it is or decreases progression. Progressive means very fast progresses of the acute pancreatitis. And recurrent means when two times acute like two times failure of pancreas, two times of pancreatitis. So these all are about the recurrent type of the acute pancreatitis. These are recurrent type of the acute pancreatitis. So these are the causes, these are symptoms, and these all are classification of the acute pancreatitis. Now we will study about the what sign you will see in the acute pancreatitis. Of the different sign you will see in the acute pancreatitis when you will take the examination of the patient. Cortisine is the pressure when doctor press on the epigastric region. When some pressure occur in the epigastric region, then pain near the head of the pancreas. Here you will see the cortisine when pressure occur in the epigastric region, then pain near the head of the pancreas. Here you will see the pain in the epigastric region near of the head of the pancreas. These are called cortisine in the acute pancreatitis. What is Kamenchik sign? Kamenchik sign is the pain near the epigastric region when pressure under the xiphoid process. Here when you will press near the xiphoid, these are the sternum and these are the xiphoid process of the sternum. So when you will press near the xiphoid process of the sternum of the patient, so pain occur in the region of epigastric. Here is the epigastric region, so pain here is the epigastric region, so pain occur in the region of epigastric. These are called Kamenchik sign you will see in the patient of acute pancreatitis. Three important sign also you need to know. These are main important sign you will see in the patient of the acute pancreatitis is the Cullen sign. Cullen sign is the bluish discoloration around the umbilicus. Here you will see in the patient bluish discoloration of the skin. Here you will see the Cullen sign. These are the bluish red type of discoloration around the umbilicus. These are called Cullen signs. Gray Turner syndrome signs. Gray Turner sign like bluish discoloration along the flank. These are called flank. In this area you will see the discoloration of the skin or bluish red color you will see. So these are called as Gray Turner sign. These are the called Gray Turner sign in the flank area. You will see the discoloration, bluish red discoloration in the skin are called Gray Turner sign. Last is the Fox sign. Fox sign is the bluish discoloration around the inguinal region. Here you will see the patient inguinal region. Here any area in the inguinal region you will see the bluish red type of discoloration around the inguinal region. So these call are the Fox sign. So these all sign are mostly in this you will see in the patient of acute pancreatitis. Cortisine in the epigastric region, pain in near the pancreas, and Kamenchik sign is the pain when press on the xiphoid process, pain in the region. Cullen sign bluish discoloration around the umbilicus. Gray Turner sign when in the pain bluish discoloration around the flank, and the Fox sign near the umbilical area. So you will see the bluish red discoloration around the inguinal region or in the genital area of the patient. These all signs need to learn about the acute pancreatitis. Now is the pathogenesis of acute pancreatitis. Pathogenesis of acute pancreatitis, first of all, pathogenesis premature enzyme activation in the pancreas. So these causes the due to the premature enzyme activation which causes the premature enzyme activation which causes the auto digestion of pancreatic tissue. So these all causes the auto digestion of the pancreatitis, auto digestion of the pancreatic tissue. Auto digestion of pancreatic tissue which causes the three types of, you will see the symptoms. First of all, you will see the local vascular insufficiency. Local vascular insufficiency you will see in the patient, and also activation of WBC activated and increase in the also number and release of enzyme into the circulation. When local vascular insufficiency occur, then you will see the local complication of in the patient, like sign symptom pain, like pain, abdominal pain, nausea, vomiting you will see in the patient. So these are called local complication in the patient. Local complication is, you will see when local vascular insufficiency occur in the acute pancreatitis. When activation of the WBC occur, then you will see both local complication and also organ failure occur in the patient. So local complication or and organ failure also occur in the when activation of WBC occur, and release of enzyme into the circulation, then organ failure. In these cases organ failure occur. So these all are the pathogenesis of the acute pancreatitis. You need to know about the pathogenesis, how these occur. So when there are mostly three causes of the pathogenesis of the acute pancreatitis. Local vascular insufficiency causes the local complication, sign and symptom, and when activation of WBC occur, then it's more complicated because it causes complication and also organ failure both occur. And when release of enzyme into the circulation, when these enzyme release into the also in the blood circulation, then it causes the organ failure of different part like lungs, heart, kidney. So these also causes the dangerous to the patient. These all are about pathogenesis of acute pancreatitis. Now we will study about investigation and treatment of the acute pancreatitis. Investigation means diagnosis of the patient of the acute pancreatitis. What is the diagnosis? First of all, laboratory diagnostic. When laboratory diagnostic occur, like blood test occur of the patient, then you will see the decrease of the level of calcium. Calcium level decreases in the patient, but increase in the level of serum lipase increases in the patient. Serum lipase increases. This is the most specific. When in the examination you will ask about most specific, these are called most specific type of the laboratory investigation. And also increase in the serum amylase also increases in the patient, but is a non-specific type of investigation of the serum amylase. So you will see the increase of the serum lipase and serum amylase both, but decrease of the calcium level in the patient of the acute pancreatitis, because in this patient you will see the decreased level of hypokalemia in the patient. So the decrease in the level of the calcium level. In the chest x-ray, when you will take the chest x-ray, then you will see the colon cut like sign or also sentinel loop or colon cut of sign you will see in the patient of the chest x-ray of the patient in more severe disease, in more severe cases of the disease, you will see the in the chest x-ray sentinel loop or colon cut of sign. What is you will see in the ultrasound of the patient when you will take, then you will see the increase in the pancreas size of pancreas increases, and also you will see the hypoechoic of the pancreas, and gallstone also visible when due to the stone causes, then it is also visible gallstone in the ultrasound of the patient. And also these are the ultrasound of the patient of the acute pancreatitis. And also you will see many different like visible of the gallbladder or bile duct, any inflammation occur. So these also visible in the acute type of the pancreatitis of ultrasound. What is the CECT? CECT you all know, CT scan, like CT scan you will see. What you will see in the CT scan, this is the investigation of choice for also acute pancreatitis and acute, you already I discussed in the acute appendicitis. So CECT is also investigation of choice for acute pancreatitis, but it mostly done after 72 hours of complication. Mostly 72 hour of complication you will do this the CT scan of the pancreas. So heterogeneous appearance of the pancreas and you will see the pancreatic fat strating in the pancreas. So CECT, you will see also the increase of the size of the pancreas and also heterogeneous appearance of the pancreas. So these all are the diagnostic and investigation of the acute pancreatitis. Treatment. What is the treatment of acute pancreatitis? First of all, we will provide initial management, like we will provide the fluid resuscitation, O2 supply, pain control, nutritional support, antibiotics. These all are the initial management of the patient of the acute pancreatitis. In the fluid resuscitation, you will the patient we will provide the patient like ringer lactate solution for maintenance of the fluid lactate. Good. Ringer lactate solution. Also, we will provide the O2 supply because hypoxia condition occur in the patient. I already discussed the failure of the organ like lungs, most in the cases of the severe of the patient. So oxygen supply necessary to the patient. Also, pain control. For pain control, we will provide the painkiller like analgesic. We will also provide NSAID like NSAID, opioids. These all anti drugs we will provide to the patient for control of the pain, and also nutritional support. But please learn that nutritional support only by IV fluid, not boil, not bowel nutritional supply. Why? Because when you will give through, when this patient, when you will give through the mouth or boil, then it causes dehydration. Also, because pancreas activation occur, so pain, dehydration and pain also you will see in the patient. So nutritional support always by the IV fluid, not in the form of bowel. So give only through the IV, not boil, because which causes the dehydration and also pain in the region of epigastric. So treatment IV fluid. Antibiotics, we also give the antibiotic, different type of antibiotic. And the lastly, we will need to surgery of the pancreas when very severe cases of the pancreatitis, when necrosis of the pancreas or also tumor of the pancreas occur, means cancer of the pancreas, then we will need to also for the surgery of the pancreas. These all are the treatment of the acute pancreatitis. Some complication also we need to know if you want. Then complication of the acute pancreatitis, I forgot, like pancreatic pseudocyst like complication you will see in the acute pancreatitis. Pleural effusion, sepsis also occur in the acute pancreatitis complication. Sepsis also occur, and many different cause. Thrombosis also you will see in the patient. So these all are the complication of the acute pancreatitis.